Hello everyone, welcome to Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles, and the Classic Sudoku bandwagon continues today with a classic created by an user who goes with the name of Damo89. This classic is titled Mining Melancholy and it's an excellent classic Sudoku. I just attempted it and it took me about 15 to 20 minutes to get through it. Really nice steps and the actual break-in is well hidden. I hope you enjoy this video. The link to solve this is in the description. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, it won't take you much time to hit that subscribe button. Please do subscribe to the channel. We'll really appreciate if you can show us your support. Let's start the Sudoku now. Classic rules apply. Each row, each column and 3x3 box has digits 1 to 9 without any repetitions. So for the first few minutes, we'll stick with the usual stuff like scanning and doing corner pencil marking, and then we'll slowly build up towards the break-in point of the classic. So 7 in box 3 has to be in one of these cells, so that puts 7 here. 7 in box 8 goes here. 7 in box 1 has to be here, it cannot be in any of these cells, so that puts 7 in column 3 here. Right, let's look at the 6s. 6 has to be in one of these two cells. 6 in column 9 goes here. And not much with the 6. Let's look at the 3s. 3 has to be here. 3 in row 8 has to be in one of these cells. 3 in column 1 goes here. Right, that's about it with the 3s. 9s, 9 has to be in one of these two cells. Yeah, not much with the 9s either, like, except these two. So 9 has to be in one of these two cells. 1, 1, so 1 goes here. 1 in row 5 goes here. That's excellent. So you can see that after so much scanning and corner pencil marking, still we haven't landed up with a digit yet. So it's a tricky Sudoku. It will require you to make some center candidates. We'll soon get to that. So 1 in box 9 has to be in one of these cells. It cannot be in anywhere here. Okay, 5 is not here, so 5 goes here. Okay. So I think once I've made all markings, 5 goes here, 5 goes here. Okay, 5 in box 5 has to be in one of these two cells. 8 goes in here. Okay, so I think I've more or less made all the corner pencil marking that I wanted to do. So it's time to move on to the center marking. Let's slowly start making marking cells with some center candidates. Look at this cell. 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1, 2 and 7 are eliminated. So this is 8 and 9. This is 1 and 2. 3, 5, 6, 8 and 4, 7 and 9. So this is 1 and 2. I'm basically looking at cells which have very limited possibilities, which are eliminated due to the givens. 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 9. So this is 1 and 2. This cell 1, 3, 6, 7, 2, 4, 5. So 8 and 9. This cell 2, 8, 9. 4, 6, 7, 1, 3, 9, right? So 2, 5, 8, sorry, right? 1, 4, 6 and 7, 3 and 9. So 2, 5, 8. And this cell cannot be 4, 5, 7, 2 and 8. So 1, 3, 6, 9. 1 and 6. 3, 6 and 9, 3 and 6. and these two cells right here and here cannot be 137 or 589. So 246. That is good. So 3, 5, 6, 8, 1 and 9. This would be a 2, 4 and a 7. This is 1, 2 and a 9 because 3, 4, 8 and 5, 6 and 7 are eliminated. So this is 1, 2 and 9. This would be 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 7. All except 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 7. So 1, 8, 9. Okay, so we have got to the point where it's important to use the trick that I used during my solve. It took me some time to find it because there are so many red herrings, so to speak, in the grid, and it took some time to arrive at the actual deduction. So if you want to pause the video here and try to find the continuation, I would advise. So because I'm going to show you the trick at this point. So the first thing that I saw in the Sudoku was that both of these cells had the same pencil mark. Usually when two cells which are at different boxes have the same candidate, there is usually something that you can do with them. And what I mean is, you have 8, 9 here, you have 8, 9 here. Can both of these cells be 9? Right? And what prompts you to that kind of thinking? That is because 9 is in one of these two cells. Now, if both of these cells are 9, then there won't be 9s in box 6. There won't be space for 9s in box 6. So which means these both cells cannot take the value of 9. And how do they take 9? When some of the cells which are seeing both of these cells take 8. So for example, if these cells take 8, then both of these cells will take 9, and then box 6 doesn't have a 9. 9 is in one of these cells. So if both of these are 9, then 9 doesn't have a space. So which means I can eliminate 8 from here. I can eliminate 8 from here. This is excellent. A lovely, lovely piece of logic. I really enjoyed finding this. But what I was surprised to find is that there is one more such place where you can use this trick. So again, if you would like to pause the video here and try to find the second place which uses the same sort of idea, please go ahead, pause the video here. Right. These two cells again take 1, 2, 1, 2. And also we have 1 in one of these cells. Now, if both of these cells are 1, then 1 in box 5, 1 in row 5 doesn't have any space. So which means cells which see both of these cells, right? Let's call them orange. The orange cells see both of these cells. They cannot take 2. If 2 is in any of the orange cells, then both of these cells become 1, and then box 4 doesn't take 1. So I can eliminate 2 from all these cells. So let's remove the 2 here. So this is a 1 and 9, right? And I haven't made any pencil marks here, but still we can, for the sake of it, eliminate 2 from here. So this would be 5, 8. It's actually 2, 5, 8 because 1, 3, 6, 7, 4 and 9. But 2 is ruled out. So this is 1, 5, 8. Yeah, 1, 5, 8. Excellent. So let us, remove the colors now. I didn't remove 8 from here, right? I removed 8 from here. I could have removed 8 from here. But anyway, it is not relevant to the solve. So the moment I do this, I have a 1, 9 pair in row 2. So let us see where this takes us. So 1, 9 doesn't go here. So this is a 1, this is a 9 because 1 was here, 9 was here. So which means 3 is pushed here. So this is 2, 6, 8. No 6 here. 6 goes here. Excellent. Let's focus here now. 5, 6 and 7. This is 5, 7, 5, 6 and 5, 6 and 7. So this 3 here, is it helping us? not much. Actually, I found something also at this point in my solve, but I don't think it is required. It was slightly complicated to see. I deduced that, I know that 1 is in one of these cells because 1 cannot be here. So I deduced that 1 cannot be here. What happens is, because of this 1-9 pair here, 1 is forced here, right? And now if you see, because of these ones, 1 is forced here. So there will be 2 1s in column 3. So if you think that this is complicated, then we shall not use it, but it is really useful to continue at this point. But I don't think it's complicated because it focuses on a single digit. But anyway, we'll try to see some whether we can find something else. If not, we can use this and continue. Okay. So 6 here, 3, 6 and 7, 1, 4, 9, 2, 5, 8, 5, 8 and 2 and 5, right? Yeah, I missed eliminating. Okay, I cannot eliminate 8 from here because it doesn't see both of these cells. So 8 could still be here. I could eliminate 8 from here. Okay, anyway, 1, 3, 6 and 7, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. So I think we need to use this. The thing is, I didn't find it at the start of my solve. I found it like, I found it just before finding the logic that I showed you in the corner stacks, right? I used that before that. So which might have made the link a bit more complicated, but right now it is clear, I think, right? Because 1 in here will force a 1 in here and force a 1 in here. And instantly row 2 doesn't take a 1. This is a better way to see. If I have a 1 here, 1 is forced here and both of the possibilities of 1 are eliminated from row 2. So clearly this cannot be a 1 now. So this is a 1, which means this is 2, this is 5, this is 8, this is 9, this is 1. So I will take it because it's giving a lot of digits. So 1 gives a 9 here, which means this is 2, 6, cannot have 8. This is, so that's 8. No 2, 1, 4, 8, 9, 5, 7, 2, 3, 6. And 9 goes here, 9 and 7. So this is 2, 3 and 2, 3, 6. 8 goes in here. This would be 5, 7, but 5 is here. 7, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2 and 5. 5 doesn't go here. 5. This is 1 and 2. Okay, 6 and 8. Let's go to that. 3, 7, 8, 1 and 9. This would be 2, 4, 5 because 6 is here. So 6 would be here in these two cells. 3, 5, 8, 9, 2 and 6. So 1, 4, 7. 1 and 4 and 1, 1 and 7. Okay, this would be 1, 4, 5, 7 and 9 and 3, 6 doesn't go here. So this would be a 3, 6 pair. This would be 2, 8. So this is 2 now and 3 is forced here. This is 8, this is 9. 8 gives a 5 here. This is 1, 8. 2 and 4, right? 2, 4, 2, 4. Excellent. 2, 4, 6. So 6 is in one of these two cells, and that is that means 2 is eliminated here. 1 and 2. This is 9 for the column. Can't have a 2 here. This is 4, this is 1, this is 8. 1 gives 7 here, a 4 here. 1 and 3, so 1 goes here, 3 goes here. This will be a 2 and a 6. Excellent. So there is some final twist in the tail, so don't go anywhere. There is some trick at the end which I found. 2 goes here. 2, 3, 6, 1, 8, 9. 4, 5 and 7. This is 4, 5, 4, 7 and 5, 7. Excellent. 4, 5, 6, 4, 6. Oops, sorry. 4, 5, 6. 4 doesn't go here, so 5, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, right? Okay, if you look at row 5, 4, 9, 1, 7, 8, 2, 3, 5, and 6. I have 3, 6 here, so 2 goes in these cells. Okay, 2 doesn't go here, so 2 here. Which means this is not 2 and this would be 4, 6, 8. 2 doesn't go here as well. 3, 6, 7, 8. 3 doesn't go here. And if you look at column 6, 6 has to be in one of these two cells, which means this is not 6 and these cells are not 6. Excellent. So we are stripping every cell to its bare minimum possibilities, and still you see that there is some trick in the Sudoku. I'll show you what. 1, 7, 8, 4 and 9. So 2, 3, 5, 6. 6 is here. These would be 2, 3, 5. 5 doesn't go here. 3 doesn't go here. Excellent. So it's time to remove these, stray pencil marks. Let's remove them. They're not needed anymore. So you can see that all the cells have bi-value candidates except one cell. This one takes 3 candidates. So now is the time to use a concept called bug, a bi-value universal grade, and that's what Wiki calls it. So it goes this way, but ultimately I will not be using it because it's a form of uniqueness, right? I will use some solid logic. The bug works this way. You have to identify a cell towards the end of the solve with 3 candidates, while all the other cells have exactly 2 candidates. Now in this case, there is only one cell with 3 candidates while all the other have 2 candidates. Now the bug works this way. If you don't have 8 in this cell, and why 8? Because 8 is the candidate which occurs 3 times in the box, 3 times in the column, and 3 times in the row. That's how bug works. You take a candidate which occurs thrice in box, thrice in row, and thrice in column. 8 is the only digit that way. Now if I don't put an 8 in this cell, if I don't fix an 8 here, if it is a 3, 7, then this Sudoku will have either 2 solutions or it won't have any solution. Usually it works this way, that it will have 2 solutions, right? So it has to be an 8 in this box, but let's not use that, right? We could have used that, but let's not use that. I'm going to show you something beautiful. I will show you an XY chain, a moderate XY chain. So 4, 6, 4, 8, 7, 8, 5, 7, and 4, 5. What I'm going to say is, this is a chain. Let's start the chain from here. Maybe this won't be required. 4, 8, 7, 8, 5, 7, 4, 5. So basically we have identified 4 cells and they are taking some permutations of the digits 4, 5, 7, 8, which exactly one candidate common between all these cells. So if you take these 2 cells, 8 is common. If you take these 2 cells, 7 is common. If you take these 2 cells, 5 is common. So the XY chain works in such a way that if you look at the extremities of the chain, so the chain runs this way, right? If you look at the extremities of the chain, they will have 4 in one of those cells. They should have. That's how an XY chain works. Let us see what happens if they don't have a 4. Let's say you don't have a 4 here and this is 8, and you don't have a 4 and this is 5. Then this would be 7 and you don't have any possibility here. So this basically means 4 has to be in one of these 2 cells, 5 has to be in one of these 2 cells, 7 has to be in one of these 2 cells, and 8 has to be in one of these 2 cells. You can, for fun, try to see what happens if 7 doesn't go in any of these cells. This becomes a 5, this becomes 8, right? Let's just a second. 5, 8. This would be 4. Yeah. 7 has to be in one of these cells and 4 has to be in one of these 2 cells. So which means I can eliminate 4 from these cells which see both of these 2 cells, right? If I have a 4 here, this would be 8 and this would be 5. 4 would be eliminated from both the cells and we will have a clash with the chain. So this is not a 4, this is a 6. This is a 5, this is a 4, this is a 7, this is a 5, 2, 3, 6, 3. And it's just a race to the finish now. 2, 6, 8, 6. That gives 7 here. 2, 3, 7, 9, 1, 5, 6. So 4 and 8, 3, 7 gives an 8 here, a 4 here. 8, 2, and 2, 1, 6. So a lovely chain at the end to get to the finish. So I was just, looking what happens if both of these cells don't take, one of these cells don't take a 7, because 7 is common between them, but I could not find the contradiction. Maybe you guys can try that. There must be a 7 in those cells. But anyway, hope you enjoyed watching this video. What a logic to start with, in the boxes 1, 4, and 7, those stacks, and boxes 3, 6, and 9, those 3 stacks really gave a beautiful logic. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.